What's up, Buttercup?
We're Joe Way to
Taradise. So today we are doing a new thing on our channel called
Tickle My Pickle.
Pick Your Pickle.
Pick my pickle.
Pick your pickle?
Pick a pickle.
Pick your pickle.
I love pickles.
I don't.
Oh, I do.
What kind of pickle do you like?
I like, it's called a new pickle. So a new pickle is a pickle that's pickled for less than 24 to 72 hours. So it still has that crunch.
Oh, I love crunch.
I like that crunch.
That's why I'd rather just eat a cucumber.
Well, that's what it is. It's everything that's great about a cucumber, but it has that slight vinegar taste. I don't like when pickles start to get all mushy and get them shot. Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Alright, so we're going to read a question and then,
talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. What's that? That's what we do. Talk.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
Be about it. What are you talking about?
So, Joe.
Yeah, Tara.
Would you rather always have a friend who always talked in a robot voice or always talked in like I am lingo, like LOL, BTW, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So which one would you rather have? A friend.
I feel like I'm going to give a really deep answer.
Go ahead.
Alright, so like what about like patients that have, or people that have like throat cancer and then they have to use like those translators?
Okay, that I don't think is...
no, that's not the same, no.
I don't think that's what they... to be honest, I think it's just what would annoy you more. So if it's a person who can clearly speak, that is like, I'm talking like a robot voice, Joe, which would you rather have? BTW, LOL?
I think I would probably take the robot voice.
Really?
Yeah, because...
No emotion? You have to talk to me all the time?
Yeah, like
Are
Siri.
we sure?
Like Siri.
Siri and Flex.
Not really. Kinda. No, I think I'd rather take the robot voice.
Hey Siri.
Hi there, Tara.
Tell me a joke.
I just realized it's been years since I did the hokey cokey. I guess I forgot what it's all about.
Ha 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 ha. He called it the hokey
I would take the robot voice over the LOL.
OMG.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I would, because I just feel like it would start to annoy me if someone's just like, OMG, I can't believe last night me and my friend LOL'd so hard.
Okay. You don't think you would get used to it after a while?
No, I think it would make me feel dumb.
Especially if you didn't know.
Yeah, because then I feel like I'm gonna like TBA, like SMH, like when people like and I just learned this last week.
I shake my head.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought they were going like.
Yeah.
I thought that
no,
was.
They're going.
Yeah, I had no idea SMH meant that.
Child.
Yeah, see, I don't know all that garbage.
So for you personally, I think I would take if it were me, I think I would take the person saying OMG, blah 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 blah, because if I don't understand, I'll be like, I don't understand you. I have no problem saying it to the person with the robot voice, especially if they always talk like a robot voice. You couldn't just one day be like, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
I would take the robot voice.
Okay.
I feel like it would at least be.
Well, I'm glad we have something different to say about that.
Full sentences.
OMG, LOL.
TB right? TGIF? I don't know. CRB?
TGIF.
OMW. Oh, Tara.
Yeah.
If you were having a super important test being given to you.
Yes.
And you had the ability to peek online to cheat, would you take that opportunity knowing that you wouldn't get caught?
Boy, Joe, that is a hard one. I have anxiety about tests. I have test anxiety. So I think I might be tempted. If it's something that I feel confident about, and even if it was something important, I don't think I would. But if I wasn't feeling confident and I studied, the caveat to it is I have to put in the work. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't put in the work, I don't think you should be allowed to cheat. Is that stupid?
No,
But you know what I'm saying?
I do.
Like, if you studied every night, you went and you're just not grasping it. I wish that more teachers gave practice exams, because I would go home, and especially in math, and be like, okay, well, these are the kind of concepts we're going to go over. And even if we've gone over those concepts in class, sometimes I go through them so quickly that in the review that I need to physically sit there and feel it and da-da-da-da on my own pace. So if I studied my bum off and I still wasn't feeling confident, I think I would cheat. But you know what?
You think you would?
I think I would cheat if I wasn't feeling confident. If I was feeling confident, I would. But I don't think I would cheat if I didn't do the work, because I don't feel like I would earn it. Does that make sense?
It does. See, I couldn't cheat. Even if I knew I could get away with it, I would have test anxiety and not test anxiety, cheating anxiety, I guess. I'd be so afraid to cheat. And even if I knew I could get away with it, then I feel like, and this is going to sound so corny, but I feel like if I cheat, I'm doing a disservice to myself. And
that's true.
And I don't know the material. I don't deserve it. Like, I don't deserve the grade.
That is why I feel the opposite, that if you studied your butt off, I'm talking like you really deserve it.
You're saying you put your all into it and you still don't got it. You feel that you not have the right to cheat, but it's like a pass that I can cheat because I tried my best and I still don't got it.
I tried my best. I don't know. It's really hard. These are hard ones.
No, I'm sorry.
Once
a cheater, always a cheater. I don't like cheating. No, I don't know. I can't, because I just feel like, like, what if, all right, how would you feel if someone who is, I don't know, someone that's like really, like, that's important, like their lives are, how about like a contractor or like an electrician? And you found out
like a doctor and they cheated.
And they cheated on their exam, so they really don't know the material. They cheated on it, and now they're going to take care of you.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the other end of that situation.
All right, fine. Give me the other end.
As an electrician, I've seen people cheat and get away with it.
Cheat on what, tests?
Yeah.
How do they cheat on tests?
So many different ways.
Really?
So many different ways. So many different ways. Like, sometimes the teacher would leave and blah, 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 and I would think it was so upset. But there's so many people in the world that cheat.
No, you're cheating yourself. Stop cheating.
There's so many. There's so many cheaters.
There's a difference between...
It's scary when you think about it in your context. But I do feel like, on the flip side, that you should value the knowledge that they have working. Granted, it shouldn't be the only knowledge, but the book smart and work smart, two different situations.
I don't know. Like, you know, I always put it to myself this way. Like, I'll never forget.
You have to have a good foundation, a good base. But there are clearly things that you learn when you're working that you're never going to learn in the school.
No.
So.
I don't know. It's just like, you know, I think I flash back to like when I was in high school, there was a test that I was studying for to become certified in something. And I failed it once, and I failed it twice. And I went back and I took it a third time, and I passed it.
Oh, okay.
And like,
and you felt good after.
And I felt good. Like, I felt like, all right. Like, the first time I looked at it, I'm like, man, I failed. The second time I looked at it, I'm like, how am I still failing this thing?
Right.
And then the third time I took it, I passed, and I was like, oh, okay. You know what? I put the work in. Now I felt that I understood the material that time. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. But like, I don't know.
You wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't cheat. I couldn't cheat. Cheating's not in me.
So, Joe.
Yes, Sarah?
Have you ever borrowed money or anything else from a family member and not returned it?
Absolutely.
What were the reasons, and were there any consequences? And what was your reasoning behind, like, keeping it?
Well, okay, all right. So, no. Let me retract that. I've never borrowed money and not paid it back. So, Tara, let's flash back 3 years ago when we went camping.
Let's do it, Joe. So we go to glamping. We've gone 3 times. We're gonna go a 4th time this
Glamping
summer.
104. And so we always organized it where we would assign people tasks to pick up things. So like one of our friends.
I often would do all of the planning. Like I would book, pay, and bring.
Yes.
I would also get very excited because that's who I am, and I would buy a lot of food.
So our last glamping trip, which was what, 2 years ago now?
3
years ago now, yeah, Zoe. 3 years ago now. We went glamping, and Tara and Meg organized everything. They booked the sites, they purchased all the food because they went out to Costco and they just started shopping for a couple things and they ended up just buying everything.
Yeah, and like we'll do this in a glamping video another day, but like we made big batches of eggs and bacon and cheese and made these burritos and froze them so that we could hobo packs and all kinds of stuff prepping for this trip.
So
it was going to be a 4-day
weekend. So all of us had the money and we all had the cash like in our pockets ready to give to them. And, you know, we always like tallied up at the end of the trip in case there was any other purchases or anything else, so on and so forth. So we were there the first night, it rained. The second night, it rained. And going into third day, it rained so hard.
No, the second night.
Oh, the second night, it rained so hard.
Torrential downpour. And our tent started to leak. So, like a good little campers that we are, we went out to our car and we got a tarp. And we hung a tarp. And then, by the morning, we made it somehow. And then the tarp leaned on the tent and broke our tent. And 6 in the morning, a monsoon of water comes right into our tent from the broken tent. So it wasn't just the broken tent, it was the swoosh of water. So fun.
So at 6 in the morning, I get a knock on my tent from one of our other friends saying, the tent ripped, they flooded out, we're packing up and going home. So we ended up leaving, what, 2 days early? 1 day early?
One
No, we were supposed to stay until Monday.
Yeah, so we left Sunday morning.
So we left Sunday morning.
So a day and a half.
So in the hassle of packing everything up and throwing everything in the car, because when we camp, we don't have like 1, 2, 3.
We glamp.
We create a village. We have a camping village of all of our friends.
I know, you can't really picture that about us.
You really can't, but it's a glamping village. So, you guys ended up going home because you were with your cousin and both your cousins.
Yeah,
both your cousins. You dropped them off at home. You went home and you guys were bitter and all upset in different kind of ways.
Oh, we were freezing.
And you were cold. Your clothes were soaked. Everything in the tent was ruined.
We were pretty. Yeah, our $500 tent gone, all the things.
So it was a good experience. So every person ended up owing Meg and Tara, I think, what, like $100, $120?
Yeah.
What, in that ballpark range. So 6 months later, we all forgot about it and then started joking about it. Well, 3 years later, she still owes $120 from us, $120 from Will, $120 from my cousin, $120 from Melissa.
That's so fun.
And still to this day, I haven't given them anything.
You give me love every day.
But you're going to get it back tenfold.
No, you were paying for this year's glamping.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm buying the food and buying your sets, yeah.
Well, I'm still going to make food. You can't sell me.
You're going to be making the food, but I'll buy it and drop it off. Yeah, we can go shopping together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to make me the food.
Oh, you're going to make the food. I just like to cook the food. That's my greatest joy when we go camping.
Yeah, I'm really about the prep.
She's about the prep, and I love to cook. Like, that's why we're best friends, is because
I like to cook, too.
But I love to cook.
Mm-hmm.
You love to prep. You're like the prepping 101.
I love gizmos. Mm. And I love your cooking gizmo.
Which one?
The little tent thing that drops. Anyway.
So were there any consequences? No, there were no consequences.
That's because it's me.
It's you guys.
I eat it. I usually eat that stuff. If you don't let it go, it's gonna eat at you. I mean, have I ever borrowed money and never gave it back? with the intent, it depends on who it is. I feel like I definitely have borrowed money from my mom and not given it back, but I don't feel like it was intentional. You know what I mean? It's more of just like, you need something here. I like what I feel with you. I don't feel like if I bring over like 2 cases of soda, I don't expect you to give me $5 back. For example, you know what I mean? Like but that's not borrowing.
That's not borrowing.
I guess that's a different situation.
But I feel like there's a difference between, Joey, can I borrow $1,000? Here's $1,000.
Yeah.
I think that's what really the question is. No, not like...
I've definitely felt like I've had to eat money that people have borrowed from me, and it was either like for example with you guys, I had to eat it because otherwise that would lay heavily on a relationship, and I had to choose, relationship or like, is $100 really worth a relationship? It's not to me.
No,
if they continue to bite me in the bum, but like, I'll draw the line somewhere there. So, should we tease next week's episode?
I think so.
Okay.
All right, let's go. All right.
Wait, that's a tease.
Okay. So, Tara.
So, Joey.
Tara, if you had a crystal ball
that
you could look into, and it could tell you one thing about the past, present, or the future, would you use it, and for what?
Okay. So, join us next week when we answer that question. Thank you for joining us for Pick Your Pickle. Pick our pickle? Pick the pickle?
Tickle the pickle.
Yeah. So, remember, if you like this video, to subscribe.
Boop.
And
ring our bell.
Ring our
bell. Ring our bell.
And if you like what you see, please take a look at our coffee page and see if you want to donate a little bit.
Thank
you so much to the people who have donated to get us this beautiful tripod. Thank you so much.
Thank you for our donors. If you guys can't tell, the quality of the videos is slowly going to get better because we had a wonderful donation.
Yes, so thank you so much.
So, yeah.
It really makes a huge difference. Hopefully, like, we can get these weird angles and we'll get it right. I promise.
Next, we want to purchase a nice background lighting.
Yes, yeah.
So thank you, and keep going on. And remember, we're friends by chance.
The family by choice. So fam, we'll see you next week.
Sláinte.
Bye.
Nice. Good.
I think that went well.
I think that went well. I think that went well. That's like my catch line. All right, stop and repeat.